This is my beautiful wife Alicia. My name is Guillermo. I wish I could say that I meet her in a romantic way, but it was the opposite. I kept checking her on Facebook because all I seen in her was this hot lady I wanted to be with, even if she had a relationship with a married man who had walked away from his own family. Eventually, I convinced her to meet, and we began to be friends with benefits. Before a year, she was pregnant with my baby, my first son. When I became a Christian, I said to her, I will never enter a bar again. My wife was an alcoholic, marijuana user who from time to time would use cocaine and couldn't stop drinking, not even 1 week. When I became a born-again believer, I asked God to help me move away from her. I went to pray with my mother, and my mother prophesied over me. I hadn't even told my mom my problem, and God said through her, you will not leave her. You will stay with her all the way, praying and fasting for her. I will break her like I break glass and give her back to you as a new person. I began to pray and fast for her for a whole month. I remember being broken from fasting and crying myself to sleep, asking God to help her change. She began to leave me and even cheat on me. I would become more heartbroken and cry even more before God. One day she came back from the party early and she wanted to hug me, and she said I couldn't get drunk no matter how much I drank, and it tasted like poison. I was glad because the prayers were being answered. I went to the store in the fellow days to buy her flowers, but God said buy her a watch instead. It was like a feeling in my soul to buy her a watch. When I came home, I gave her the watch and she loved it, and she asked why a watch, and the words just came from within me. Time doesn't go back nor stops, it only keeps going, and you're wasting your life without Jesus Christ. On Sunday, I asked her to come to church and she came with me, and the message in church was about time, and there was a huge watch on the screen. Jesus set her up for me. On May 20th, 2018, she gave her life to Jesus Christ, and that was the last day she ever touched a drop of alcohol or smoked anything or lived a promiscuous life. She never went back to her sin, didn't even have withdrawals. The Lord gave her back her 2 children that had been taken away by CFS. And we got married in the Lord, and we served the Lord with our 5 children. I love my wifey and my children so much I'd give my life for her and them. She has become my best friend, my other half. I am so happy to the Lord, so grateful that He fixed up our messed up lives. Jesus is so kind. He loves us. He loves you. If He did it for me, He wants to do it for you. Amen. God bless you.